Hello. In today's session, we are going to learn and understand the marketing mix product. Now, the product is the heart of any business. It's what customers buy and what generates revenue. But a product is more than just the physical item. It includes the brand, the packaging, and the entire customer experience. Today, we will explore the benefits and challenges of creating new products, understand how brand image influences customer loyalty, and discover how packaging plays a crucial role in marketing. We will also dive into the product life cycle, the journey every product takes from its launch to its decline and exit, and how each stage affects the marketing decisions. Think about your favorite product. Why do you prefer it over others? Is it because of the brand name, the packaging, or something else? Businesses carefully plan these aspects to attract and retain customers. Can you think of a product that became very popular after its launch but eventually disappeared from the market? Why do you think that happened? Introduction to marketing mix. When we talk about the product in the marketing mix, we mean more than just the physical item. It includes everything from the design and packaging to the brand and customer experience. Today, we will explore and why developing the right product is essential for business success. Think about your favorite product, whether it's a phone, a soft drink, or a pair of shoes. What makes you choose that particular brand over others? Let's dive into how businesses design and manage products to win customer loyalty. The product is the core of any business offering, which includes physical goods, services, and experiences. Businesses must adapt products to customer needs and market trends. Think about a smartphone. It isn't just the phone itself, it includes the packaging, the brand like Apple or Samsung, and the customer service you receive. Developing new products. Businesses need to innovate constantly to stay ahead. But while creating new products can be rewarding, it also comes with risks and challenges. Businesses often create new products to stay competitive and meet customer demands. But is it always easy? Let's weigh the pros and cons. Imagine if a company never introduced new flavors, models, or designs. Would you still be excited about their products? Let's look at the benefits of developing new products. First, increased sales. New products attract customers and boosts revenue. Second, competitive advantage helps a business stand out over its competitors. Customer satisfaction fulfills new needs and keeps customers loyal. Now let's look at the disadvantages. First, high costs. Research and development needs to be incurred with heavy expenses. Without heavy expenses, they cannot have research and development. And once the product is developed, then they have to spend a lot of money on marketing as well. Next, risk of failure. Now, not necessary that a company comes up with a new product with lot of research and development expenses and therefore it has to be always successful. It may fail. It may happen that a product is launched but nobody likes that product in the market, is a high possibility, and therefore it may not succeed. Next, time consuming. Now, research and development does not happen overnight. It takes lot of time for its designing, finalizing, testing to check how effective the product is, and then they launch the new product, and that takes a lot of time. For example, when a car company introduces an electric vehicle, it meets environmental concerns but must invest heavily in research and production. Can you think of a new product that was a huge success or a failure And why do you think it was a success or a failure? Think about it. Brand image is how people perceive a business. It's not just about the logos, it's the feeling and trust a brand builds with its customers. Imagine Apple products, Mac, MacBook, or iPhones or iPads. How do you feel about it? How do you think about it? Strong brand images help businesses stand out and build lasting relationships. A strong brand image can make a product instantly recognizable and desirable. What makes or what comes to mind when you think of brands like Nike or Coca-Cola? Their logos, image creates a sense of quality and trust and also familiarity. Now let's look at the benefits of a strong brand image. The first one, customer loyalty. Once you start having a good image about a particular product, you just want to continue to buy the same products, right? So customers are more likely to return. Second, premium pricing. Just because the brand image is so positive, you will not mind paying little extra pounds or extra dollars in case if you like that product and you trust the product. So therefore, trust and recognition also matters, increases customers' confidence and the repeat sales. Impact on sales and customer loyalty. A positive brand image leads to higher sales and loyal customers. Negative brand image can cause a loss of trust and declining sales. Apple's brand image of innovation and quality allows them to charge premium prices for their products. Think of a brand you love and what makes their image so strong. Think about it. Next, the role of packaging. As important the product is, so also is the packaging. We often judge products by their packaging, whether we realize it or not. Packaging protects a product, but it also plays a key role in marketing and customer decisions. Attractive packaging can influence what people choose to buy. Attractive functional packaging can make a huge difference in what we buy. Would you trust medicine in a plain white box without any information? Packaging communicates value and builds trust. Let's understand the roles of packaging. The first one is protection. Keeps the product safe during transportation. Promotion. Communicates product information and attracts customers. Differentiation. Makes the product stand out on shelves as compared to the competitor's product. For example, luxury chocolate brands use elegant boxes to show quality, while eco-friendly products use biodegradable packaging to appeal to environmentally conscious customers. How does packaging affect your decision when buying snacks or gadgets? Think about it. Products don't last forever. Just like living things, products also have a life cycle. Knowing where a product is in its cycle helps businesses plan effectively and make smart marketing decisions. Think about the first mobile phones. They were bulky and expensive. Now, smartphones are everywhere. This is an example of the product life cycle. The main stages of product life cycle. The first stage is introduction. Product is launched and sales are very low and slowly it is starting to increase. At the same time, there is a high cost of marketing because people are not aware about your product and therefore you have to spend a lot of money on marketing to create awareness that you have come up with a new product. Second, growth. Once market is aware about the product being launched and if they start liking the product, then trust me, the sales will increase rapidly. And that is what is called as the growth stage. And as there is a growth taking place, the profits will start coming in. The third stage is maturity. The sales are at its highest level, which we call it as a peak. Competition intensifies. Once you are at the highest level, you are at par with the competitors. Competitors will have a lot of strategies which you will have to be alert about. Decline. Sales starts falling. Maybe there is a change in taste, trend or fashion, because of which your products which have become little older may be considered as outdated, and customers may stop buying or reduce buying your products, and that phase is called as the decline phase. Example, a new smartphone model is in the introduction stage. When first released, over time sales grow as more people buy it. Eventually, newer models cause sales of the existing product to decline. Can you identify a product at each stage of the product life cycle? Think about it. Now, let's look into the product life cycle diagram. So, if you have to graphically present the product life cycle, then how it would look like, let's understand that. Now, when we are looking at this graph, the product life cycle graph, let's understand that the x-axis is the time. This is the start time and this is the end time. Now, the start time is just as the product is launched, it is the start time of a product life cycle, which is called as the introduction stage. Now, this is where the sales are very low. If you see, sales are very low, and therefore here, because the revenue are less, there is a high cost of marketing that needs to be incurred. If you are not able to incur a lot of marketing cost, it may not pick up the sales, because the marketing is to focus on creating awareness about the product, and therefore during the introduction stage there will be high cost but low sales. Next comes is the growth stage. Now, growth stage takes place once the awareness is created in the minds of the market or the customers. They will start, if they start liking the product, then only the growth stage comes in, whereby it continues to grow, the sales amount continues to grow, the revenue continues to grow, and therefore in this phase you actually start making profits. Before this, because there is a high cost during the introduction stage, there are no profits. So introduction stage is the period where there is no profits at all. But once you enter the growth stage, you may start making profit towards the end, this part. Okay. Next, the next stage is the maturity stage, which is reaching at the peak. Now, once you reach at the peak, then you need to reduce on the marketing, because now people already know about your product. They need not be advertised for creating awareness. Now the advertising shifts from informative to persuasive. Now you are going to come up with advertisement or marketing strategies whereby you are persuading them to buy your products and continue to buy. But because it has reached peak and customers continue to buy your products, you need not spend much on marketing, because you know they will continue to buy and you have already developed or created customer loyalty. Okay. Then comes the decline stage. If you see this part, there is a decline. Now this is when there is a new change in trend, fashion or the taste of the customers, and they have come across some different product which is better than the existing product, and because of which they will switch from your product to some competitors' new product, and this is when the decline stage comes in. But there are strategies which you can adopt for extending the life cycle, which we are going to learn and understand in the next and the subsequent slide. Okay. Now let's understand the extension strategy more in detail. Just like living things, products have a life cycle. They are introduced, grow, mature, and eventually decline. However, businesses want to keep their products profitable for as long as possible. To do this, they use extension strategies, methods to prolong a product life cycle and maintain customer interest. Today, we will explore three common extension strategies. The first one, product updates, making changes to the existing product to keep it fresh and exciting. Maybe you bring in new colors or new design in the product and you continue to sell the product. Second, new markets, expanding the product to new locations or different customer groups. So the same product you are advertising in a way to attract different types of customers or different market segments which were earlier not your target market. Next, rebranding, giving the product a new look or using new marketing campaigns to attract attention. For example, think about Coca-Cola. They regularly introduce new flavors or limited editions to keep their brand exciting. Similarly, tech companies like Apple release updated versions of their products every year to maintain interest and boost sales. Examples for each strategy: product updates, launching a child-friendly version of an existing product; new markets, selling a product in international markets; rebranding, using a new slogan or advertising campaign to reach a different audience. Example, Coca-Cola releases new flavors and limited editions to maintain interest. What strategy could help extend the life cycle of a popular video game? Can you think of a product that has stayed on the market for a long time? What strategies did the company use to keep it popular? Think about it. Marketing at every stage. Each stage of the product life cycle requires different marketing strategies. Knowing these helps businesses stay profitable and competitive. The product life cycle influences how businesses approach pricing, promotion, and product decisions. Let's break down how each stage affects these choices. Influence on marketing decisions. First stage, introduction. There will always be a high promotion cost and low pricing to attract more customers. Growth stage, increase in advertising, possibly raise prices gradually. Maturity, focus on customer loyalty, ensuring customers becoming loyal to your products is the main focus. Competitive pricing, you cannot just price it very high once you are at the maturity stage. You will have to check what are the competitors pricing and accordingly ensuring your price remains closer to those prices. Decline stage, you start reducing costs, offer discounts to clear the stock, and this is exactly what Apple does once their iPhone becomes an older version when the newer version of iPhones have been launched. Example, when a movie is first released, it's heavily advertised. As it ages, promotions shift to digital rentals and merchandise. This, can you think of a product that has been marketed differently at each stage? Today, we explored the product element of the marketing mix. Each part of the product journey influences how businesses make decisions. Let's summarize. We learned about the product in the marketing mix. New product development. We learned about the pros and cons of creating new products. Then we understood the brand image, how a strong brand image builds loyalty. Then we learned about the packaging, its role in protecting, promoting, and differentiating products. Then we understood the product life cycle at different stages and strategies for extending product life. Marketing decisions, how the life cycle affects pricing and promotions. Why is it important for businesses to know where their product is on the life cycle curve? Thank you for learning about marketing mix product today. Next time you see a new product, think about where it might be in its life cycle and how the brand is shaping its image. Today, we explored the product element of the marketing mix. Each part of a product's journey influences how businesses make decisions. Why is it important for businesses to know where their product is on the life cycle curve? Think about it. Thank you so much.